I think this is a much to do about nothing. They were 2-2 last year. People were screaming and yelling. They ended up winning the whole thing. They've won 20 of their last 22, so it can't be that bad in Philadelphia. Devontae Smith caught he got 8 balls, 120 yards last week anyway. All right, they kind of fell asleep against Denver. They had a bad penalty, which cost a first down conversion. And good job by Peyton going for 2 at 17-16. That showed some guts, and Denver's a pretty solid team. So. And they almost made the last play with the connection in the end zone. That was almost caught. This, to me, has a lot to do with A.J. Brown. And I've said this 1,000 times, and I don't care who gets mad. A.J. Brown, and he's not the only receiver. There's too many receivers in the NFL who'd rather catch 12 balls for 180 yards and lose than catch 3 balls and 30 yards and win. Because he moans and groans when he doesn't catch the balls when they win. They're 20-2 in their last 22 games with a Super Bowl championship. Can everybody calm down? Philadelphia's been pretty good, and they're 4-1. They're going to win the division going away. So to me, it's too much about the idea I got to be more involved in the offense. Win the game. That's the most important thing.
You know, you know what? You don't look old. Okay.
Yeah,
you don't look old. You don't have the energy of an older individual. You're in your 60s and you have the energy of somebody in their 20s. It's very, very admirable. We should check your diet. You understand? We should check how much conditioning you should do. We should check how much you're on the tennis court, because obviously you got the energy, right? And you are the epitome of perfection right up until the moment you open your mouth and show how aged you are, because this is what you do. You'll do this all the time, doggy. I mean, it's unbelievable what you do. So in other words, you're out there, you're a wide receiver, you're all world. You see your offense being pedestrian, at times anemic. You know you're an all-world receiver. You know Devontae Smith can ball, that brother can ball. You know Goddard can ball. You know Saquon can ball too, okay? Offensive line issues with injuries and stuff like that might be compromising your running game. So guess what? You should throw the damn football. You out there. When you went up against the Rams and you were down 26-7, what the hell did you do? You said, A.J. Brown, I'm coming to you. I need you to save the day. You know what he said? It's about damn time.
Let's go.
It's about damn time. And was a man amongst boys making that difference. But then the next week, y'all got selective amnesia and forget what he brings to the table. And Doggy, Mad Dog Russo, the man with his own channel, not just his own show, the man that is a voice of America in sports spanning 4 decades. This dude sits up there who gets paid to dissect week after week after week for 40+ years. This man is going to sit up there and say, I mean, come on now. I mean, they won the game, okay? I mean, they won the game. That's all that matters. It never just mattered to you. You know how much evidence we have of Mad Dog Russo that we can pull where we watch the Yankees, the Knicks, or anybody else win games, and Doggy will be on radio dissecting and picking them apart for hours, for days, for weeks, for months, for years. But now here we are in the year 2025, and A.J. Brown is getting on his nerves. And Doggy's response is, I mean, can we calm down a little bit, please? I mean, just take it easy. Take it easy. They're winning games. You see the amnesia? Only Doggy will do that. But that's what makes you you. Go ahead, Swagoo.
Only freaking Doggy. And he pissed me off, Stephen A. And I wish I would. You know what? I had to be home this week, and I'm glad I'm not in studio because I'll be giving him that look. And you know that look, Doggy. You know that look I give you when I think you on some BS. Here's why I think you're so wrong about this situation. One, because we have historical reference of what A.J. Brown has meant to the winning of the Philadelphia Eagles. And his success goes along with them having a tremendous amount of success. Doggy, might I remind you that years ago, because you like history, years ago, the Philadelphia Eagles traded with the Tennessee Titans to bring A.J. Brown on board. You know what A.J. Brown commenced to do? Dominate the league as a wide receiver. And he still feels like he is that guy, and it will attribute to winning. But I think the thing that you miss, Doggy, is not the fact that they're winning. Philly's used to winning. They just coming off a Super Bowl. I think AJ is trying to get ahead of potential problems that he sees that will stop them from winning. And he knows that he's going to have to be a big part of them trying to go and repeat as the Super Bowl champions. And I don't know one receiver with this amount of talent, with this history in the league, who's done what he's done in this league, that won't be upset about an anemic offense and him not getting the ball. I played with Terrell Owens in Dallas. When the offense wasn't going good, it was a great idea for our offensive coordinator to get T.O. the ball because things just seemingly jump-started when we started getting one of the best players in the league to football. Philly offense is a problem right now. Their team is not a problem. They got to get things fixed. They got to figure out how this season is going to go. They got to find some rhythm offensively. But a hell of a fast way to fix it is to figure out how to get 11 to football. And I think everybody in America understands that. Get off your high horse, dog.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Mr. Hotshot, with the volleyball player and the basketball recruit and everything else. Let me ask you a question, may I?
Yeah.
Did the Eagles win a Super Bowl in the last 7 years when A.J. Brown wasn't on a team? They did. Nick Foles at quarterback.
Yeah, they did.
They beat the Patriots.
They did, doggy.
A.J. Brown was nowhere to be found. He wasn't on a team.
So
it's not like he is the most responsible for their two dominant Super Bowls in the last
What
5 or 6
does that have
years.
to do with the price of tea in China?
Because
That has
they
nothing
won
to do with
without
it.
him. It's not like they are in
And they won with him.
But they were even.
I'm sorry. What is he supposed to do? Turn back time and all of a sudden be on the roster in 2017? I mean, damn. You win when you win. You play when you play. You know, I mean, listen, the Lakers won with Magic. And they won without him. What you gonna say? The Lakers won with Kareem and without him. The Lakers won with Shaq and without him. They won with Kobe and without him. What are you talking about?
Well, that's a 30-year gap. This is 5-6 years.
Excuse me. He wasn't on the roster. He wasn't.
You know, go to Miami. I've had enough of you. You are a disaster.
He wasn't on the roster.
He went on the roster. 20-2. Win the last 22 games, win the championship, and he doesn't catch 15 balls.
No.
And he gets upset.
No.
This is ridiculous.
Have you watched the offense? Have you watched the offense? The Eagles were considered. Go ahead, Swaggle. The Eagles were considered average. Drew Brees, the great Drew Brees, 80,000 yards passing in his career, came on national television and called their offense boring. Boring. Go ahead, Swaggle. Go ahead, man.
Stephen A. Let's bring the tone down because we let Mad Dog kind of control this narrative and this temperature, and he know his ass wrong. He know he wrong as two left shoes right now because he knows that A.J. Brown was a big part of this recent Super Bowl. He's a big part of what this offense has done and how good they've been going forward. So let's not get anything misconstrued because Doggy trying to throw something out there when the Philadelphia Eagles beat the New England Patriots. I don't care about that. In today's football in 2025 and last year in 2024, A.J. Brown was an integral piece in the Philadelphia Eagles winning the Super Bowl. And he's going to be another one if they're going to do it again. And that's his point, Doggy. I love you. I'm mad at you, though.
Hertz is averaging only 6.4 yards per attempt. The Eagles at this time last year was averaging over 3.7 yards per game. It is now down to 262.
And they're 4-1 and in first place. You may continue.